Всем привет, друзья! С вами Анастасия, и мы продолжаем играть в игру под названием Bear with Me. Мы находимся в комнате Флинта, в комнате брата нашей главной героини. Вот, давайте будем все осматривать.
Storage space reserved for various miscellanea.
Меч 6-го уровня. Давайте его возьмем. Вдруг пригодится.
I'll just sell this sword, buy some revives for later.
Так, это не надо. Коробка.
An empty box. Just think of the possibilities.
Что у нас тут еще есть? Пакет конфет.
Bag of candy. I knew a girl named Candy once. Whatever happened to her? Empty sheets of paper spread across the table surface. What future awaits those sheets of paper? Will they ever become a book?
Так, книги, веревка, нечто. Что это?
Oh boy, I have no idea where the drawing guy went with this one.
Веревка.
Just some rope. I bet someone would find this extremely useful. Not me, though.
Машинка, стакан. В общем-то, мы не будем все осматривать, скорее всего. Лампа. Давайте с братцами поговорим.
I had a feeling I'd find you two lurking around. How is it that whenever something fishy goes down, you two are peeking around the corner?
Save your monologues for the shower, Snoop. We didn't do it.
And what exactly didn't you do?
Whatever you're implying we did or didn't do.
So you did it.
It depends.
Depends on what?
If we did whatever you're hinting that we did, or for that matter didn't do, and if the answer might incriminate us to a certain degree, then as a fact, I can state that we didn't do it. See? But if not doing it, whatever it is you're implying we did or didn't do would put us in the same position as in the previous statement, considering it was true, then we certainly did do it.
This is going nowhere. If you weren't a crook, you could have had a career as a lawyer, although the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah? Well, if you weren't a Snoop, you could have had a career as a drunk, although the two aren't mutually exclusive, see?
Don't act smart with me, lowlife. I'll take you downtown faster than you can say I'm guilty. Now start spilling the beans, or this friendly get-together might turn out ugly for you too.
Где Флинт?
Where is Flint Ashworth?
Beats me. He wasn't here when we arrived. Is he missing?
А я не знаю, что.
No, I'm just asking because I have these 2 tickets for Wuthering Heights on ice.
Oh, it's just wonderful. The reviews are overwhelmingly positive.
Shut up, John. He's just pulling your leg.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with his disappearance?
Who do you take us for, Snoop? We ain't no kidnappers. The kid probably went to see his friends or something, see? Besides, he's a tough kid. I'm sure he's fine.
Sure, because kidnapping is way over the line for you two. It's one of the few things missing from your MO. Maybe you thought you should step up the game. Who put you up to it?
Whoa, as I said, we ain't no kidnappers, see? We may have our differences, you and I, but you know we would never go as far.
All right, you're off the hook, for now.
Про Красного человека слышали?
You two lowlifes heard anything about the Red Man?
We might have heard something. My memory's a bit fuzzy these days, see?
If you tell me what you know, maybe I'll go easy on you with the beating.
Why do you have to get all physical? So far, you don't have anything on us that would justify this type of behavior, see? Violence is never an answer, Snoop.
It is with you two.
Что делать здесь?
So, why are you here exactly?
That's none of your business, Snoop.
Listen here, you lowlife. I know you operate on the west side these days. I've seen you down with your face in the mud coming out from those 24-hour carrot bars near the harbor. I know you've seen things. You two better start being useful, or else.
Oi, Copernicus, how about you take a long walk down the shore pier, see? We ain't seen nothing. We're just a couple of them hard-working individuals, see? We know our rights. We pay them taxes and such. What's a Snoop like you even gonna do? You ain't a cop, see?
You got that right, pal. I ain't a cop. That just means I can throw a couple of knuckle sandwiches your way before I take you two lowlifes in. Not that anyone would care. I can just say I found you that way, or that the Reef King got to you before I did.
Maybe it's time you leave 2 exemplary citizens like us alone and find yourself someone else you can bother, see? I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down at the harbor lately. Maybe he can help you, see?
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while. You're saying he knows something?
It's worth a shot, ain't it? It's not like you're getting anywhere with us. It's just that getting the information out of him might prove to be quite a task, see?
Don't worry about that. Me and him go back a long way. He'll talk to me. Why'd you escape the city?
Who says we escaped? Me and John just came to enjoy ourselves out in the country, see? We might take up fishing or hiking. Yeah, those types of things.
That's just great news, Jimmy. I love it here. It's so relaxing.
Sure, and your escape had nothing to do with it.
What, Red Man?
Ой, простите,
Also, Snoop,
случайно.
Native American is the proper nomenclature, I do believe.
You know who I'm talking about, so stop playing dumb. Not you, big guy. I know you can't help it.
Help what? What are we talking about?
Forget it.
Ладно,
I just
хватит.
don't get why you would
Ну,
protect someone that made you flee the city in the middle of the night.
Hold on there, Snoop. We're not protecting anyone. It's just that this guy, he's not your average sap, see?
Your memory's getting a bit better, eh?
Hey, we want to see this all sorted out as much as anyone. With all the folks leaving the city, it's bad for business.
Sure. I can only imagine. What do you know about him?
Not much, and the things we heard are mostly just stories. He's setting fires and whatnot down in the city. Wants to see it all burn. See? No one will stop this guy, Snoop. Not even you.
He's the reckoning this city was due for. He won't stop until everything is dust, and we lie forgotten in the sands of time.
What? What the hell are you talking about, John? Don't listen to him. He had a rough night.
Well, you two were useful as always. I have to go. When I come back, I hope, for your sake, nothing will be missing.
Besides the kid, you mean?
You trying to be funny, or you got the sudden urge to confess?
The first one, yeah. See you later, Snoop.
You better believe it. One more thing. You didn't find a key by any chance lying around the house.
Oh, yeah, we did. It was just lying on the floor.
That's what I thought. How about you hand it over to me? I'll keep it safe for you guys.
Sure thing, there you go. Now don't go telling people we never helped you. It's like we're partners now, see?
Sure.
Так, какой ключ? Ага, ключ от комнаты родителей. Круто. Так, красный лоскут.
Well, this thing really stands out. We'll
Берем.
have to find another way.
В смысле?
I don't like pillows. I'm far too rugged for such comfort.
Он до него не дотягивается просто.
It looks highly cuttable. Is that a word? Cuttable?
Так, значит, нам надо чем-то разрезать... вот у нас есть нож. Оп, берем.
I'll take it with me. Maybe Millie can tell me something more about it.
Так, ну что, по-моему, здесь все. Поговорили мы с этими братцами. В принципе, можно идти обратно в кабинет.
Those two clowns are in there, not being useful as always.
Did you ask them about Flint?
I did. They didn't know anything. I think they're just hiding from someone.
The red man?
That's my best bet, but who knows with those two?
So Flint's not in there?
No.
What should we do, Ted? We have to find him.
Well, we're not going to find him standing here. We should check other rooms. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. Mugshots gave me this key to your parents' room that they, totally just found lying on the floor.
We should start there then.
Such forward ideas. You're going to be a fine detective one day.
Thanks, Bear. You too.
Так, пойдем. Пойдем в комнату родителей. Посмотрим.
Rust.
Так, Расти спит.
It's unlocked. Hope I don't get into trouble over this.
Заходим. Так, ну здесь никого нет.
Some weird plant is sticking out of it. For combing your hair. I like my hair more au natural.
You mean you don't brush it and just wear it whatever way it was when you woke up?
Yep, that's the idea.
Кошмар.
I'm not allowed to use lipstick till I'm a bit older, according to my mom. It's highly inedible, though. I bet they make fun of short heels all the time. I feel like these should grow in a pond. I could be wrong. My parents' bed. It's so big and comfy, my bed is like sleeping on a pile of rocks. Well, not really, it's really soft and fluffy, but this one's better.
Так, смотри, фотоаппарат.
It's one of my dad's cameras. It probably fell down by accident.
Возьмем. Может быть, нам пригодится. Какие-нибудь улики заснять.
I'll take this film strip with me. Maybe I can develop it later.
А, пленку взяла.
It's plastic wrap for your clothes, for some reason.
Так,
It's my
Девушка,
parents'
понятно?
closet, also known as a cliched hiding spot when playing hide and seek.
смотри. Что-то есть все-таки. Опа. Это для проявки фотографий. О, а я не знаю кода. Так, клейкая лента возьмем, может быть, нам пригодится.
I'll take this tape with me. I can use it to tape Ted to a flagpole.
Книга.
A book titled Developing for Dummies. I guess developers are dummies. This book is a good investment.
Быстро.
Seems like it's empty. You can pour something in it, like water or fire.
Так, ну мне надо пленку проявить. Только я не знаю, как это делать. Наверное, все-таки надо ее сначала...
Come on.
Нет? Сюда.
Nothing happened. There's something missing.
Так, подожди.
Nothing happened.
Так, да... Что нам надо-то?
Just a bunch of stuff used to develop photos. It has measuring units on the side. Not that I would know anything about that.
Так, ну я вот ее сюда запихала.
You put a
Чё?
film inside, and then it projects onto some piece of paper that you bathe, and you get photos.
Ага. То есть мне нужна бумага. Но где мне найти бумагу для фотографий? Наверное, в сейфе. А для сейфа нужно что? Правильно.
Nothing to see here. Move along now, Amber. Yes, sir.
Ну где же нам найти код? Возможно, мы код найдем как раз-таки на пленке, но тогда нам нужно найти бумагу. Но вот только где ее найти?
A painting of some guy. Let's name him. Jeffrey. What do you think, Ted?
I don't, but he does look like a Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Creepyface. His eyes would follow us around the room, if he had any.
Так.
Neatly folded in half and thrown over the bed. Where else to put them but underneath the bed where you sleep? Men, am I right?
Что там маленький кожаный стул?
It's
Типа
for sitting
стул, да?
down. Like, way down.
Так, ну где же мне найти бумагу для проявки? Что-то я такого нигде не видела.
This thing is so dusty. It's like a... It looks like the thing, whatever.
Давайте посмотрим еще, походим здесь где-нибудь. Может, нам кролики подскажут. Давайте в кабинет попробуем сходить. А, подожди. 104. Давай попробуем. Или 107 там было. Нет, 104, по-моему. Давай. Нет? 107. Во, да. Отлично.
There we go. It was the number from the statue. Not a police code for anything, Mr. I don't follow no rules.
Так, а что у нас здесь?
Hey, these are the liquids for developing pictures. I'll take them with me.
Угу. это нам пригодится сюда.
There. We just need the empty photo thingy to put it in. We can get it from that machine over there.
You know how to use that thing?
Not yet, but I was voted most likely to figure stuff out in my school once.
Но, у меня же никакой... Тут вот здесь вот нету бумаги. Где ее взять?
Nothing happened. There's something missing.
Начинаются загадоньки.
It's where the water comes from, through the miracle of modern magic.
Так, а больше я ничего не могу тут сделать. Инструменты для проявки, канистра, раковина, здоровенные бутыли, канистры, банка. Ладно, давайте еще пойдем посмотрим. Здесь тоже навряд ли что-то будет. Идем в кабинет, сходим. Может быть, там что-то есть. Давайте покрутим глобус, кстати.
Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
Вокруг света. Далее достижения. Так. Открытая книга. Коробка сигар.
Lex iniusta non est lex. Bunny made.
мы
Although,
мы это уже смотрели.
ew, cigars are gross. Of all the places in the world, the flavor country seems least appealing to me.
А где же нам найти тогда книга? Книги, ладно. Пойдем к Милли сходим, что ли, тогда. Может, она что-то знает, может, она что-то видела. Ну, не видела, а слышала. Скорее всего. Так, комната Флинта, вот, комната Эмбер. Милли?
Be careful, you two.
А что ты скажешь нам по поводу вот этого?
Millie, we found this piece of red cloth in Flint's room. We thought you could tell us something more about it.
I'm afraid I don't recognize this particular fabric, but by the feel of it, it feels like a firefighter's uniform. I'm sorry, but that's as much as I can tell.
A firefighter's uniform. This is getting stranger by the minute. What do you make of this doll?
I honestly don't know, Ted. I'm a bit shaken up at the moment. I have to go find Mom and Dad. Whoever this red man is, he's done something to Flint.
Please don't get your parents involved again. I suggest we head out to Paper City and see what we can dig up on this guy. We can go down to the docks and talk to CBG. He's bound to know something.
Но, блин, мне нужно найти...
I don't think so.
В смысле, ты туда не хочешь идти?
Are you even
Ладно. Хорошо. Не хочешь, так не хочешь. Так. Давай попробуем в ванну еще сходить. Так, сейчас, секунду. Так, в ванне у нас всякие полотенца, косметика, чистящие средства.
It's full of uninteresting stuff.
Так, ну а где же мне найти...
A painting on the floor. Trying to get out of town, eh? You owe money to the art community. Listen here, man. I'll cut you a deal. I'll take on your debt and pay those money-grubbing watercolor pushers. Maybe I'll call you on your debt sometime. Maybe not. What do you say? Beats living on the run.
Так. Что-то я даже не знаю. Так, сейчас я посмотрю тогда. Так, а где-то рядом там непроявленная изображение рядом с этой штукой. Ну-ка, может, я невнимательно посмотрела? А, вот оно. О, ясно. Так, хорошо. Так, теперь делаем. Угу. Собирай.
There. Is it over? Is that it?
Looks the same to me.
Some detective you are. Obviously something happened. We need to use the developing liquids now, and then we get the photo.
Да, давай. Ого.
Oh my
It is.
god, Ted. That's him. That's the red man. He's in my house.
Okay, calm down. That could be anyone.
Oh, no, it's him. He's in my house and he did something to Flint. I have to find Mom and Dad.
Wait, don't be so rash. There's probably an explanation for this.
We found a piece of his robe earlier and now this photo.
Don't get your parents involved, doll. They're having a hard time as it is. This could be just a prank is all I'm saying. We should get back to Millie and see if she can tell us something about the fabric.
Yeah, you're right.
Так мы уже... Ой.
We have to wait though. The room is locked by a mechanism connected to that machine over there, and it will unlock in a couple of minutes. My dad made it like this so no one would barge in and light up the room when he's developing photos.
Alright, so we wait.
Хорошо.
So, how have you been lately?
Ого. В смысле? Я за... А? Я за этого хера играю. Офигеть. Я не хочу нападать на Милли. А мне надо, что ли? В смысле? Серьезно? Подождите, я сейчас посмотрю. То мало ли. Ага, я могу либо напасть и убить ее, либо... Давайте посмотрим, что произойдет, если он просто выйдет. Бежим. Вот это поворот.
Millie, are you okay? We heard a scream.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. It was him, the red man. You just missed him.
We found a photo. He's in my house, Millie.
You just missed him. He must have heard you two coming, 'cause he jumped out the window seconds before you came in. I can't imagine what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
It's okay, Millie. We're here now. You're safe.
We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can use at the moment?
There's one in the attic. Maybe we can use that one.
Yeah, good idea. Let's head out.
What about Millie? Are we gonna leave her alone? What if the red man shows up?
She'll be fine. Millie's a tough broad. She'll probably whack the hell out of him until he's had enough and surrenders to local authority.
Millie, are you gonna be fine on your own?
Don't worry about me, little miss. I'll go and find some place to hide. You two better be careful out there.
Блин, а что-то я не хочу убивать ее. Ладно, давайте не будем убивать. Не хочу смотреть, что будет. Так, нам нужно...
It's
just weird.
Do what with it?
Так, а что бы мне сделать-то? А, вот, смотри.
A door that leads to the attic. No, really, that's all there is to it. It leads to the attic, hence the name, the attic door.
А как ее подцепить можно?
Are you even trying?
Это странно. Как ее можно подцепить? Может быть, что-то в комнате? О, смотри. Гвоздь. И чё?
I'll just take the nail with me. The uses for it are practically endless. Since I'm paying for the view, I might as well enjoy it.
А, вот, смотри, деревяшка какая-то еще стоит. Воу.
I'll take it with me. With some proper crafting, it can be used to access things out of my reach.
Угу. Ну, нам надо как-то подцепить...
This won't work.
Может быть, вот эту прикрепить?
I don't think so.
Да, блин. Ой. О, смотри, а там тут какие-то крючки.
It's locked.
Вот эти вот, чтобы прицепить. А как его можно открыть? Давай мечом попробуем.
Come on.
Да, блин. Гвоздь? О, смотри, точно.
That actually worked? You just unlocked something with an old rusty nail? How convenient is that? That's just lazy writing.
Don't be such a negative Nancy, Snoop. Of course it worked. My genius knows no bounds. Yay, I got the hook thingy. I bet this will be super useful, like really soon.
Так, ну давай теперь посмотрим вот так.
This won't hold on its own.
Да-да-да, и вот так.
There. Now I can have higher aspirations.
О. А теперь, в смысле? Теперь подтягиваем вот это вот. Хватит длины? Смотри, хватило. Только как? Без понятия.
Millie, Rust, and the mugshots all escaped through the east tunnel. It's closed off now. We've heard from several sources now that the police commissioner had ordered a lockdown. I was starting to wonder, was it to keep everyone at bay till they catch the person responsible? Or was it to maybe keep someone out? It's too big of a coincidence that all of this started to happen at the same time I left the city. And now, I find myself unable to return. I've come across the Mugshot brothers, but as expected, they were uncooperative. Wise guys. Reasoning with them is a fruitless effort. However, the little information I got from them could be useful later. They seem nervous. I mean, more than usual. We found some clues around the house that could help us find Flint, but so far, everything is leading nowhere. I've examined the evidence myself, but can't connect the dots yet. It seems appropriate the last case in my career would be like this. Everyone knows the story. The detective only has a couple of days till retirement, but then the lady in distress shows up and begs him to help her out. He decides, against all reason, to do this one last thing. But the case proves to be his hardest yet. Somewhere down the line, the detective gets shot. Fade to black. We had a run-in with the main suspect, the man in the red hood. He gave Millie quite a scare. Who knows what would have happened if we had gotten there just a little late. It was getting more obvious now. He's the one responsible for Flint's disappearance. We had to table all of our options, and we decided to go back to Gamer City. I have an informant there that could know some things, and that's our best bet at the moment. Red, it seems, wants to get to Amber, so I figured I'd draw him out. Best place to do that is the city. I need to level the field, coordinate with the police, and to find out what happened to Flint. Let's just hope it's not too late.
Опа, здрасте. Что произошло здесь? Свечка. Можно ее взять?
I'll take it with
Oh,
me
smart
just in
fish.
case. Maybe I'll need to read in the dark at some point or something.
Бюро. Закрыто.
It's locked.
Эх, и гвоздя уже нет. Да блин. Так, ведро понятно, картонная коробка, лошадки. С Брайаном можно поговорить. Давайте поговорим с Брайаном. Что ты тут делаешь, чувак?
Good evening, officer.
Oh my god, Miss Ashworth, is that really you? I must say, I've only seen you in the papers, but you look even better in person.
Stop, you're going to make me blush. Oops, too late. No, but seriously, officer.
Burke, Miss Ashworth, but you can call me Brian.
Okay, Brian, we need to enter the city. You see, we're working on this case and we need to find a friend of ours. He might know some things.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Ashworth. I'm afraid no one is allowed to enter the city at this point. Not even a beloved and well-known celebrity such as yourself. I'm so sorry.
Well,
So sorry.
that's okay.
So
Да,
sorry.
господи,
Aren't you a
понятно.
bit young to be a policeman?
Police officer, actually. I'm fresh out of the academy, but I'm planning to make detective in a couple of years.
Well, that's ambitious.
Is that a fake mustache?
No.
Так, ну...
It is! It just fell on the floor.
Well, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Everyone at the station has a mustache these days, and I just can't seem to grow one myself. My fiance even makes fun of me sometimes.
Well, I think you look just dashing without a mustache. It makes you look younger.
Well, thank you kindly, miss.
That's a tough deal, kid. You'll have a hard time becoming a detective if you don't have a mustache.
But you don't have one, Mr. Bear.
I'm a private snoop, Jimmy. I don't need to fit in. I walk my beat alone.
Oh my god!
Can't you make an exception to let us pass? Just this once.
Mr. Bear, as much as I admire both you and Miss Amber, seriously, I'm a huge fan, but orders are still orders. Things are getting really bad down in the city. If anything were to happen to Miss Amber, I could never forgive myself.
Dave, who ordered this lockdown?
The state officials. Mayor Mills himself signed the decree. I'm afraid without the mayor's signature, no one is allowed to enter or leave the city at the moment. And it's Brian, sir.
And how come the city is on lockdown anyways?
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to discuss such matters, Mr. Bear. Terribly sorry.
Ты что, не знаешь про Красного человека?
Stevie, you know anything about the Red Man?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I really can't discuss such matters. I will tell you one thing, though. The word on the street is that the suspect, codename Red, is asking a lot of questions about Miss Ashworth.
What kind of questions? What's so interesting about Amber anyways?
Hey,
Don't worry, Miss Ashworth. You're the most interesting person I know. If I was a crazy lunatic with an agenda, I'd stalk you too.
aw, that's so cute. Thank you, Brian.
Oh no, now I'm blushing.
I just have to interrupt, whatever this is. Jerry, what kind of information is Red after?
It's Brian, sir, and I'm afraid I don't really know much about the subject. Besides,
Ой,
I'm
простите,
not in a
опять нечаянно
position.
нажала.
To discuss such matters, yeah, I know.
А ты Флинта видел?
You haven't seen Flint Ashworth by any chance.
Miss Ashworth's brother?
That's right. Have you seen him?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I'm confused.
That's understandable, son. You're a Paper City police officer. Never mind that now.
А как попасть в город-то?
So, what is it we need to do in order to enter the city?
Well, I suppose you would have to get clearance, signed by Mayor Mills himself.
And he'll just sign this clearance, no questions asked.
Normally, no. I don't think so. But since you're in the company of the beautiful and talented Miss Amber, I'm sure the mayor will make an exception.
I'll have to get the mayor on the phone to sort this thing out.
You think he'll let us enter the city?
I really don't know, but that drunk owes me a couple of favors. It's time to call him up on it. To the Batcave.
Пойдем. В пещеру.
Mayor's office.
Hello there, doll. This is Teddy Bear. You may know me from such cases as saving the mayor's ass on several occasions. I've also set you up with a buddy of mine that one time.
Of course, Mr. Bear, I know who you are. Are you looking to speak with the mayor, Mr. Bear? Because I'm afraid he's not in at the moment. Can I take a message?
No, I have to talk to the mayor personally. It's important. When will the mayor be back?
The mayor should be in first thing in the morning, Mr. Bear.
Okay, never mind. Thanks anyway, doll. He's not in, and we don't have time to sit around and wait till he sobers up. We'll have to find another way.
Hey, what if we made the clearance ourselves?
That's falsifying government papers, doll. I like it. There should be some stationery around here. Give me a minute. Have a drink while you wait.
A drink of what? Make-believe water?
Never mind. Here it is.
Так, что это? Бумажный город. Какое-то разрешение.
There.
походу,
Now
да?
we just need something to use as a stamp. And we need to falsify the signature. You're an artist of sorts. You can do this, right?
Not really. I could probably make a stamp out of something, but I can't falsify the signature.
Fine. I'll get those two goons to do it.
The mugshots? You think they'll help you?
Don't worry. My right knuckle can be very persuasive.
Пойдем. Посмотрим, что нам эти кралики скажут про хиндеи. Так, в кабинет. И нам нужно через дыру в стене. Угу. Давай, Тедди. Пойдем. Ну чё, братцы? Разговор есть.
Any leads on the missing kid yet?
That's classified. You too.
Nothing useful. I remember my first job. I got a job helping out at the local library after school. I was never much of a bookworm, but I would just sit there among the books and smell the air, see? That old book smell still lingers to this day. I would sit there on a banister way past the end of my shift, admiring all the people there, the scholars, the academics. I guess they were a reminder of all the things I could be someday, see? Then they had to lock up and the janitors would come and just toss me out back into a dumpster.
Ясно. Сделаешь вот это мне?
I need your help, lowlifes. I've got this fake clearance to enter the city, and I need you to falsify the mayor's signature.
And what makes you think we're the right guys for this? Do we look like counterfeiters to you?
Угу.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do this. But again, what's in it for us?
Can't you just do it out of common courtesy?
You sure use a lot of fancy words there, Snoop.
Would you do it for Amber?
I would do it for Miss, but something tells me you're just dropping names to get us to agree.
She's with me, and she needs your help.
Oh yeah? She sure lost a lot of weight or you finally lost your mind, 'cause I can't see you.
She's in the other room. She couldn't squeeze through.
I'll cut you a deal, Snoop. You bring me proof that little Miss is with you, and I'll falsify this report card of yours.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah, the clearance.
I'll be back.
Sure thing, Arnold.
You got it?
No, they don't have anything to write with. You have your pencils with you?
Here you go, but be sure to get them back.
I'll be right back.
Угу. То есть это типа доказательство ее карандаши. Ну смотрите. Инструменты разработчиков, серьезно. Интересно.
There. Does this qualify as proof to you? Now, show some integrity for once in your life and do this thing.
Whoa there! Are these the creator's tools? Where did a Snoop like you get these?
The Muffin Man gave them to me.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Amber gave them to me, obviously. They have her initials and everything.
All right there, Snoop. Don't get all riled up. Show me that land deal you want falsified.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah, sure, the clearance.
Давай, делай.
There. Now, if you don't mind, me and John have some business to attend to. So, how about you hit the old dusty trail?
Все, давайте. Сидите тут.
There. all sorted out.
You didn't hurt them, did you?
I sure did. Lowlifes like that only understand one kind of language.
Oh no, Ted. Why are you always so mean to them?
What? No, it's expected with those two. Never mind that now. I got it sorted. Let's head back to that cop boyfriend of yours.
Так, все, у нас есть, получается, подписанный пропуск. Инструмент разработчиков. Это на самом деле интересно. Может быть, просто Эмбер сама делает эту типа игру? Я что-то даже не знаю. Это очень странно. И очень интересно на самом деле. Ну что, Брайан, смотри. Мы раздобыли.
I can't use that.
В смысле? Надо с ним поговорить, что ли?
Good evening, Miss Ashworth, Mr. Ted. Got that clearance yet?
Is he making fun of us?
Not yet.
Так, подожди.
It's locked. Do what with it?
А что делать? Ну, вроде как все нам написали. Расписали уже. Подписанный пропуск, да, он у нас есть. А что дальше делать? А как бюро открыть?
The convertible of desks. Very chic.
Странно, сейчас ну-ка я посмотрю. Может, где-то я пропустила ключ? Не знаю. Ну, тут написано, с помощью ключа открываем крышку бюро. Но ключа-то у меня нет. Как это сделать? Давайте швейцарским ножом это сделаем. Да блин.
I can't use.
Нет? С помощью
Do
вот
what
этого?
with it?
Не знаю. Пойдемте посмотрим. На предмет ключа. Может быть, я где-то его пропустила. Прямо в комнате Эмбер. Сейчас, подождите, я тогда его найду, и я верну, чтобы время не затягивать. В общем, я пришла в кабинет отца. И вот тут, оказывается, у нас висел ключ. Прикиньте, а я его не заметила сразу. Охереть. Вот это да.
I'll take this key with me, just in case. It's always good to have keys around.
Угу. Тут надо, короче, быть очень внимательным, чтобы это все смотреть. Я уже давно не играла в такие point-and-click игры, поэтому, блин, я уже отвыкла. Так, заходим на чердак снова. И теперь уже мы должны открыть это бюро. Или как оно там называется? Так, ключик. Столик просто.
Hey, the key fits. Let's see what we have in here.
Так, флакон чернил берем.
I'll take the ink with me. If we wake up in 1789 tomorrow, I'll be all set.
Так, а что делать?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Так, а что же нам делать?
There.
Oh.
Now I got a stamp. All I need now is some ink.
Мы вырезали
Messy.
свечки печать.
Hopefully I won't get it all over my pockets.
Круто. Теперь ставим печать.
All done. Wow, forging documents is a lot of work.
Level up. Серьезно. Ой, все, проходим.
Here you go, Mike. Signed by Jim, Mayor Mills himself.
Yes, here it is, and it's like totally real and not at all fake.
Well, everything seems to check out. Wait a minute, and enjoy the scenery, Miss Amber, Mr. Ted. It's a beautiful view of the city from here. Have a nice night.
You too, Brian.
Good night, Byron.
Опа. Вот это бумажный город?
All right, I guess we're going back there. You ready, Ted?
Give me a minute. I thought I left that place for good, you know. What about you? You haven't been there in some time, doll.
Yeah, I think so. Besides, we have a case to solve.
You're right. Let's go.
Все, погнали.
It kind of feels like going home.
God damn it. It really does.
Ted, I never asked you. What happened to your former partner?
He grew up.
Конец первого эпизода. Ну, блин. Не знаю, будем смотреть титры или нет. Давайте посмотрим. Ну, в общем-то, как-то так. Это был весь первый эпизод. Занял он у нас всего лишь 2 серии, но, в принципе, мне понравилась такая игра. Ну, своеобразная и довольно офигенная. Ну что ж, будем тогда с вами ждать второй эпизод. Посмотрим, что они сделают там. Мы будем, видимо, уже вести расследование в бумажном городе. Вот. Собственно, посмотрим. Я не знаю, когда он выйдет, пока никакой информации, я сейчас посмотрела, никакой информации нет. Но, в принципе, будем ждать, ничего страшного. Вот, мне игра очень понравилась, надеюсь, вам тоже понравилась. В общем, подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте, ссылка в описании. И всем пока!